All right. Move 24 in 30 moves to 30K, your first deal done. Self-explanatory, but it has to be said. Don't overprice your home. Price it right, it will move. Here's the problem. We all know that. Every investor knows this. Every realtor knows this. The problem is we just don't always do it. And it's as simple as that. The reality is, in the market will pay what it's willing to pay. How do you know when to price it, right? Like you can look at the comps and say, well, I want to price it from market value. Fine. The question is not what market value is. Usually you can figure that out pretty easily. The question is, how fast are houses moving at market value? So if it's a market where market value is X, but it's taking 60 days to sell for X, well, you know going in that if I want to sell in less than 60 days, I need to price it lower, most likely, or be prepared to wait 60 days, maybe even a little longer. How do you know? Here's the thing. Look at which way the market is trending. For far too many years, and if there was one thing I wish I could do all again, is not just look at comps, look at trends. Comps is one thing, trends is a totally different thing. And I would argue trends is equally, if not more valuable sometimes than the comps. The comps you use when you buy may not mean nothing by the time you're done, depending on what the trends are going on in the market. This especially matters as projects get bigger and bigger and bigger. The trends get more and more and more important. You want momentum to be on your side. And if I, like I said, I teach students now, don't just look at the comps. Which way is that market trending? Because that will have an impact on your deal. It will have an impact on your days on market, and it will have an impact on how you choose to price it. And if you know that before you buy it, it becomes a better negotiation and leverage point for you when you buy it. Will this point cause you to close less deals? Absolutely, because deals that look good just on comps, once you throw trends in, they're not too good. And I've had the deal where you bought it thinking you were going to sell for this, and then you sold for less. And you're like, what happened? We didn't look at the trend. That's usually what happened. And we didn't have all the variables. Comps is just one variable to consider when pricing it right. It is not the only variable. If you only use comps, you can easily be in trouble in anything other than a market going straight up like a rocket ship. So look at the trends. Momentum matters. Understand what's really happening before you buy so you can buy for the right price appropriately and have a much better chance when it's time to exit. See you in the next video.